Hey everybody, it's Ed with Brain MTG. Welcome back. I am here with Paul from Centerpiece Collectibles. You gotta go and check his channel out. He covers a lot of stuff in like the card community, not just TCGs, but sports and stuff. So yeah, if you're interested in investing especially, this guy's a hell of a businessman with all that.
What's up, guys?
So we're sitting here and we figure we'll start at, with the basics, with like kind of the origin story. And it's kind of like its own subject, our community and the Magic community and people that are really passionate about this stuff. It's like, it's kind of a cool community to be part of because
man, game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
Over time, you do these like little transactions, or you go to these places and you meet people and you build all these contacts, and it's really important. How I met Paul was I sold him a card on eBay, and then I saw where I was shipping it, and it turned out to be like 45 minutes away. I'm like, let me just drop it off. Are you cool with that? And he's like, whatever. So I came by, we started talking, and yeah, showed me some cards. We got a whole conversation, and that's that. Then I told him I was gonna start a YouTube channel. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, so he's been here since the beginning. And so how often do you interact with someone again, like after you sell them something?
Me personally, I try to do that a lot. Hey, everybody. I try and do that a lot. I'm big on networking and relationship building. It's always come kind of natural to me in anything I do. And as I started getting deeper and deeper into cards, both on the sports side and TCGs, I found that, if you're good at building relationships, those things can go back and forth. You build relationships with people who can help each other, right? Like you and I now. Mm-hmm. Like I just bought a card from you on eBay, and now we're texting every day,
crazy,
and, bouncing ideas off each other. So those relationships end up being valuable. So I've done that quite a bit over the years.
Yeah, no doubt. And so there is some merit to the face-to-face thing too. Like he goes to card shows and he's talking to people all the time. Me, most of my dealings before that was eBay, and that's a little bit more difficult, dealing with the internet. So you really want to get out there,
eBay's made it harder now too. Like I remember back in the day, you could just shoot someone your phone number in the eBay message.
Don't tell anybody your freaking email or phone number.
They've made it
Send them a
harder to
picture
network.
with it on a note. Get out of here, eBay.
Yeah.
You're ridiculous.
Talk about that trick. A little post-it note, put your info, attach the picture.
Check out this card. Oops, I sent my phone number.
It's a good trick.
It's ridiculous.
But it's important to build those relationships, and anyone who can tell you who's been doing this for a long time.
So I wanted to ask you. One thing I've been meaning to do is get out there more and actually, hit the pavement and card shows and stuff. And I actually have trouble finding card shows, and not just card shows, but any Comic-Cons and stuff where possibly Magic will be, or fans of Magic, or stuff that I like anime. I don't often know where to look to find this information. Do you have any insight on that?
I do, yeah, and I will say, I'll take a step back real quick. So I do a ton of shows, and I try to cross-pollinate a lot between sports and TCGs, and I'm into everything, right? Magic, Flesh and Blood, MetaZoo. I've jumped into anything.
Hold on, and that's why you want to check out his channel, because he's got a lot of interesting, quirky stuff too, not just run-of-the-mill stuff you always.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, search YouTube for Centerpiece Collectibles. That's my channel. I just started a couple weeks ago, but I'm trying to hit all different topics on there and try and make it diverse, because I think as I've played in all these different markets, I think all these markets and communities can learn from each other, right? Like I feel like the Magic community is really advanced.
I keep pushing that about coins.
It's huge, but the Magic community is really advanced with crypto and all those spaces, and in Facebook groups you see them transacting in crypto a lot. And you don't see that as much in the sports card community.
Even Rudy adopted crypto.
It's there. But to your point too, like when I'm trying to cross-pollinate at shows, I'm one of the few sports card guys, and I'll have high-end sports cards in a case, and I'll have high-end Magic cards next to me, and I always get comments. There are guys looking for that stuff, and they can't find it right now.
Underrepresented.
So, if a guy like you goes to a show and you start setting up with different things like this, I think you could be really successful. The best ways I found to find different shows, get into these Facebook groups where you can find calendars. you know,
Sadly, that's the case, to be on social media.
it is, it is the best part now, and I avoided it for a long time
Yeah,
too.
I
The
need
cool
to get
part
back
is
on there.
most of the best shows are repeat shows, right? So there's a big show in Dallas I've been going to.
Okay.
There's big shows in Florida and Tampa I've been going to. Obviously, the National Card Show I've set up at the for the last 10 or 12 years. That's a fantastic venue, and that's the end of July this year in Atlantic City. So I'll be there again. But yeah,
Awesome. And so, and stuff that I like to do, think about this, it's all person to person. I like to do those 1-minute LGS videos. That's because I'm going to check out the place anyway. And I go talk to the people, establish connections, get out there. The flea market, I'm asking everybody if they got Magic cards. And maybe they don't have it there. Maybe they're going to bring it another time. And all you got to do is talk to them and establish a freaking connection.
that's a great point, and that's how I've had some of my best deals. Is just by starting up a conversation.
Just talk.
Hey, you see someone who has something similar. Hey, do you have this? No, but I have it at home. Or I have it in the car. Or no, I have it in this box under the table. Do not be afraid to talk to people and ask questions.
That's what I say on my flea market videos. You see, always ask. I'm writing that every time because I'm always freaking asking. Always ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. What's it gonna do? Even if you're shy, just ask.
And likewise, a tip, like I've set up at tons of shows now for over a decade. When I'm on the other side of the table, I open up those conversations with people, and a lot of people are scared to do that, right? So if I'm behind a booth and I've got a lot of cards set up, someone's looking at them. A lot of guys kind of, if I'm in the cellar, a lot of guys kind of take a step back, let someone have their space, and sometimes that's appropriate.
Yeah.
But I've closed many, many deals just by saying, "Hey, what's up, man? What are you looking for today?"
It's interesting when you can kind of get. There's a lot of people who are inside their shell, and if you think about it, it's kind of the quintessential difference if you're thinking of someone selling the cards versus someone buying the cards. There, it's like kind of obvious, but so yeah. Anyway, just talk to people. You need to get out of your shell if you can. It'll be very beneficial in the long term, and especially get out there. Don't just stay at home and do Magic Arena and be the tough guy in comments on videos and stuff. What's that gonna do for you in the long run? You know what I mean? So yeah. Establish your connections. Our community is excellent. All you have to do is just comment in below and people will respond to you. It's kind of crazy, And it's interesting. Our community actually is, I've been talking to a few YouTubers and subscribers and there's support there too. It's kind of crazy. It's interesting. People having health problems and whatnot. Sometimes it helps to talk and sometimes you don't have people to talk to. This community is great like that. Just reach out. Why not? Anyway, this has been a pleasure. This is Ed with Brain MTG and
Paul with Centerpiece Collectibles.
Please go check them out. Please do all the things like subscribe, comment, share, all the fun stuff. Check out my Patreon. And if you are buying cards today, please use my CCG Player affiliate link. It really helps and it is free to use. Thank you very much and have a great day. Peace.